But I have not fought a single battle against anyone other than looters. This is the power. This is the kind of army you can get fighting looters. Imperial legionaries, horsemen's, all the good stuff. Hey! I am FeedBackGaming, and this is Mountain Blade Bannerlord 2. I'll admit, I'm late to this bandwagon. The reason is I didn't play the first game, so I had to learn this game with zero experience. Now, if you've been following the Bannerlord scene, you'll know there's a lot of exploits for this game, and a lot of these exploits have probably, at this point, when this video releases, already been patched. So what I'm going to show you is a broken strategy that hopefully won't get patched, and it is a matter of amassing lots and lots of tactics. But you're thinking, but Dave, this won't be as good as Million Gold. I disagree. This strategy I'm about to show you is the quickest way of grinding money and experience and tactics in Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. Let's go. Campaign. Well, we're getting back to my Anglo-Saxon roots, boys. I can feel it. My ancestors are happy I'm playing this game. And now you're thinking, oh, he's going to go for the caravans, right? That's the way you make the most money quickly, right? Wrong. We're going to go for the nomadic peoples of the steppes. The reason why is we get that 10% speed bonus, which you'll see why later is really effective. And the favorite part of the game, creating an avatar of yourself in the Viking world, the Anglo-Saxon, godlike, man-like woman with a really high-pitched voice. Yeah, that's great. Okay, let's randomize until we find a good face. We need to find... Whoa, you're tall. And... you'll do. Okay, match pitch. Deep voice. Now we're going to go for the high pitch. Really short and really pale. And the face, for the most part, is pretty good. I think we'll just go for a different haircut. That looks pretty good. Next. That looks pretty good. Next. Next. Okay, the secret to this strategy is stacking lots and lots of cunning and lots of tactics. So... we'll go with nomads, your leadership skills, hunted small game, marched with camp followers, and led a successful manhunt. Oh, and tricked the raiders. There we go. And what a perfect name for a female Anglo-Saxon warrior than Dave. And of course, go big or go home, right? Let's go. Sister, it's been 3 days now since we've tracked those demonetized. All right, okay, great. Tutorial, great. Everything awesome, good. Let's get out of here. All right, we're going to play a tutorial. And the reason why we're going to do that is there is a hidden horse you probably don't even know about. Okay, leave the training camp and we go into inventory. Move over to your brother. Click on civilian outfit. Get rid of the tutorial. And look at this. A pureblood. A 5,000 gold horse. It has no requirements to ride it. So we'll just nip back to my character and go for battle outfit and pop in the pureblood. Now we have the fastest racehorse in the land. Now I'll just do the rest of the tutorial. Took me really long to figure this out, but if you hold Alt when you're in a town or a city, you get a selection for all the people in there. Why did it take me so long to figure this out? Off the horse. Yeah, bandits, bad. Sort them out. Boof. Boof. Anyway, let's get out of here. Recruit troops. Whoa! All the troops. And now we have an army. Oof, oof, oof. Okay, let's get out of here. Hunting the bandits. Battle time, boys. Let's test out the redonkulous racehorse, thoroughbred, true blood. You get the idea. Look at the speed on this. This is ridiculous. Oop. Oh! Oh, you wanna have another round, do you? Do you? Oof. All right, sword time. Can we Can we solo this? Horse, so strong. Horse is the best. Horse is the strongest. Okay, never mind. Not so good. And bad things just happened. Let's get this over with. Victory! Only casualty was myself. I always wondered in my previous game why the cavalry was faster than me. It's because I was using the crap old pack mule horse, while my raiders were using like state-of-the-art thoroughbreds. Oof. Charge, and I'll let my boys take care of this. Oh, this. No, I do not wish to do you, my dude. I love how he just charges forward and gets torn to pieces. Then again. Listen, we didn't create this character to create the most powerful warrior, okay? We are a strategist. We are an armchair general. This is not where we fight. And my family name will be Feedback. Come on, there's got to be a lightning bolt. That's the closest thing we get to a lightning bolt. Okay, that'll do. Boom. All right, we're on the actual world now and out of the tutorial. So let's hop into the character screen. So first of all, tactics. And we need to go for cavalry attacks, cause 10% more morale loss. Brilliant. And we also get leadership too, which we gain extra medium XP per day for 1, 2, 3 troops. Yeah, we'll go for that one. And we'll boost tactics. Done. So the secret to this strategy is start small, but when you scale up, you will become incredibly deadly. Let's recruit some troops. Doesn't matter what. There's some rubbish old troops. They'll do. 4 is a good place to start, and we get some looters as well to grind first of all. So first of all, we must grind looters. The reason we do that is because we need to level up our troops to higher levels. And also, sadly, you have to fight these battles, because if you do manually resolve, on looters, they tend to get the upper hand on you if they have a quality advantage as well as a numeric advantage. And boop. Yay. So what's important is you must fight these battles. You can't auto-resolve them. If you auto-resolve them, when you've got low-quality troops, they just tend to get one over you, so just don't bother that. You have to fight them. All right, next. Take the lures and take all the gear. We've begun our fine little quest. You roughly want to get at least 10 soldiers, and then you can start leveling them up. We've got 8 soldiers, and one of them is wounded. And we go back to the castle and drop off the prisoners, because they do reduce our overall speed, and speed is essential for this strategy. To the tavern and ransom all of the prisoners. Now we've got 10 troops. We're just going to roam around and we are going to farm for loot. Here we go. Looters. Indeed. Let's go. Fight me if you dare. And once again, early on, when you've got weak level troops, you need to be fighting these battles. You cannot auto-resolve them. That is important. Very important. The best strategy is to split them up, and that's just to dive in, throw all your javelins or your arrows. Oh my god, rock is too strong. Throw all your javelins, throw all your arrows, and then move on from there. And that way you can just pick them off one at a time. All right, we've done a bit of damage now, so we're going to go back to our troops and tell them to charge. F1, F3. Boom, go. Usually the looters are really stupid because a lot of them stay behind and just throw rocks. The rocks don't do a lot of damage, so when you engage with the most amount of troops in one go, you tend to overcome your enemies. Yay, victory. Killing random peasants. Good. One thing you'll find from these little battles with looters too is very rarely result in any deaths. You just get injuries. All right, 6 looters. Indeed. Oh, he's going to run away. Check his speed, 3.7. Our speed is 5.2. Aha, we can chase him. It'll take a little while to catch up, but we'll get him. We'll get him. And we got him. Surrender or die. What's confusing is I'm the one who attacks here, but when we go to the battle screen, they charge us. Why? I just don't know. They simply do not want to live. Oh, spear so strong. Oh my goodness. Okay, first person with the spear is definitely a must. All right, charge them. Le spear. Oh, got him. I've watched quite a few streamers play this game, and I don't know why they don't do this little time-saving tip. So mark all the ones you want to keep with a little lock icon. So we keep all the foods, and then you click on this button to sell all. Now it'll sell everything that doesn't have a dot next to it. There you go. Now you don't have to click 1,000 times. Why don't you people know this? There you go. Now I've just saved you hours of clicking. All right, off we go. 6 looters. Let's go. Keep an eye on the speed. 3.7. Our speed's 5.1, so we can definitely catch up. It will be a bit of a slow grind, but we'll catch up. The ideal speed where you get diminishing returns is about 5.5 on planes. If you start to level up to 5.5, you are winning. Got him. Oh no, I've glitched against the fence. F. All right, take the loot and continue. When you look around the villages, check to buy products, and you see some of them are selling horses. So buy a few cheap horses. In this case, it's pretty much all of them. There we go. Now this is good because this increases overall speed. And when we get more speed, we can add more troops to our overall stack. And then we can chase looters for longer and longer. So now we can add more troops to our overall stack. Go to the limit of 21 and still be able to chase down looters with sufficient speed. Ah, hello there. Speed is 5 and my speed is 5.3. So we can catch them. By the looks of things, we've got them in a choke point. So makes it a lot easier for us. Okay, now we can auto-resolve. Boom. Only 1 casualty. We are reaching that critical mass. Buy products, and it looks like they've got a bunch of horses. I'll take those horses. Mark all the horses, as well the foods, and sell the rest. Go to a city, go to the tavern, and drop off all the prisoners. It's important that, because prisoners really, really slow you down. Before we engage these looters here, hop into your party screen, and just check that Imperial recruits can't be leveled up. If they can be, just do it. 8 Imperial infantrymen. Into the mountains we go. 3 bandits, auto-resolve. Took 6 casualties. That probably seems a lot, but don't worry about it, because these guys will come back into normal health the more that you heal them, and they heal over time, so that's all good. Take all the goods, take all the prisoners, and we're good to go again. Rinse and repeat. Got the option for an archer. It is a Mark II. See the 2 chevrons? That means he's a level 2 troop, meaning he will do more damage with doing in auto-resolve battles, and we are going to be doing a lot of auto-resolving. Oh yes. Improved to Imperial Trained Infantryman. Don't mind if I do. And more infantrymen. Yeah, sure. Click off. Apply. 10 looters. Don't mind if I do. So the only times you don't want to engage your looters is if they do have a significantly larger number than you. They may end up causing you deaths in battle, which you don't want because you're going to lose your best troops. When you do start to rank them up to higher levels, like level 3 and 4, you'll find yourself be able to take on any looter stack and it won't even matter anyway. Oh, hello. Who are you going? 4.9 speed? 5.4. Me, my dude. We will chase you down. Got him. And you can make the mistake early days with this by just not having the right amount of speed, and you end up chasing them across the whole map. That is a simple newbie mistake. Make sure you keep your speed up, keep horses in your inventory, and make sure you drop off those prisoners. Level up. Normally, if you see the horses on the map, like you can see here, 2 horses here next to this village, this usually means that this produces horses. So you go into buy products and you can see, oh look, lots of horses. Drop off all the crap and adios. We're a little bit low on food, so I'm going to buy some grain from this village. Buy products, loads of grain. 16 looters? Okay, I think I'm going to fight these guys. Once again, same strategy. Going to dive in, going to throw some javelins, distract them, break them up, and then when they all filter through to our main army, I'll charge and just rip them apart. Whoop. Where do you think you're going, my dude? Oh my god, the javelins! Oh my god, the javelins! They feel like Roman legionaries. Charge. Alright, let's join the battle on foot. Victory. Now, I've got a lot of wounded troops. In fact, more wounded than I've got standing. So if you want to heal them quicker than usual, go into a city or a town, click on wait here for some time. And if you click over them here, you can see settlement +5 to healing. And as you can see, the wounded are returning back to the normal a lot quicker. And let's fight more looters. More of them. Chase is on. Okay, surrender or die. Really? Auto-resolve. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. 6 of them here. Let's go for it. 7 versus 6. Auto-resolve. All right, drop off the prisoners. 14. Auto-resolve. As you can see now, every time I auto-resolve the looters, I never result in any deaths. Lots of casualties, but you can heal those guys up and they're still max level after they've healed, so it's all good. Okay, this is where to look out for it. 4.9 speed, I have 5.1, so this is going to be quite a hefty chase. 0.2 within it. The 0.2 is usually not a pursuit I want to do and engage with, but you know what, I'll take it. Got him. Okay, so here we go. 7 versus 13. I don't want to take that fight. But let's keep upgrading all of our troops regardless. Rinse and repeat. Okay, it's really important that you're only ever fighting looters. Do not go for the bandits. Trust me, don't go for the bandits. You will take heavy losses. To be honest with you, when it comes down to the bandits, you want to be fighting those battles and not auto-resolving them again and again. All right, now we can go to the max limit of troops we can command. Ooh, hello. Tier 2 troops. 2 more. We're at the limit. I'll head to this village and get 2 more. There we go. Okay, 3.5 speed, and we are 3.6. This will be a pursuit that will go across the entirety of the map. And to be honest with you, with 4 looters, it's just not worth it. Now we've got so many troops, it's important that we do drop off all our prisoners, and we have to do that as soon as possible. And with that in mind, we also need to pick up as many horses as we can as well. And don't forget to sell all that you get from looters as well. Okay, your speed is 5, I is 5.6. We can definitely pursue the chase. Okay, this is a bigger stack. 14 versus 13. Don't want to take the risk. So what I'm going to do is upgrade my dudes. Getting some high level troops now just from grinding looters. And now when we go for the auto-resolve, we're going to inflict so much more damage. Only 2 wounded. But we don't want to fight that 22, because that will be painful. Whoa! He's sieging them down. Damn, they don't mess about in this game, do we? The minute we begin, they're sieging down cities. So here's an example here. We have mountain bandits. 11, you probably think you could take them on. I wouldn't recommend it. Due to mountain bandits having higher ranked troops, they just end up causing you more deaths in your groups. I wouldn't recommend it, so just avoid them. The looters, on the other hand, we will definitely take them on. Got them. 12 versus 12. Here we go. And auto-resolve. So much loot. Okay, we're starting to get some traction now. We've got 20 troops. At the moment, 12 of them are wounded. Whoops. And we have decent speed. We've got lots of horses. And we've got 2,000 gold. So things are looking pretty smooth. Just from grinding looters. We've not had a major battle yet. Just fighting crappy old peasants with pitchforks. Now that is where the money is. And again, if we jump into the character screen and hop onto tactics, as you can see, we are leveling up our taxes just from auto-resolving battles. And this is the trait that we want early on. An extra 5% damage in simulations. 5% doesn't sound a lot, but that will add a lot of extra damage for those higher tier troops. Now, if you click on here, under tactics, you can see the actual extra damage we're doing with them. So you can see we're doing 4.6% damage, and this trait will add an extra 5% on top of that. We've got an extra attribute point too, so we'll drop that into cunning, and that means we'll level up our learning skill for tactics quicker. Again, oh, not a single casualty. Beautiful. 17 versus 16. What will the simulation calculate? A single loss. Nice. Now we've got so many horses, we can chase down the smaller stacks as well. Just chop them up. Now you're probably thinking, 3 forest bandits? We will annihilate them. No, we won't. We'll end up taking 2 deaths. It's just not worth it. We are leveling up to certainly a lot higher ranks now. Oh, and our first horse. Required 1 horse. Indeed. Apply. Now, our speed is 5.4 on plains in the day, which is really, really good. But if we want more speed, we need to get more horses incorporated into our army. To do that, hire the recruits from the Eastern peoples. These guys. If we right-click on them, you can see the breakdown. And you can see on the left side, we level them up to archers as well as spear lancemen. We'll definitely go for you guys. More troops, more horsemen, and more horsemen. And we'll get a bunch of horses too. 27 looters? Hey, don't mind if I do. 27 versus 27. Of course, my troops are higher ranked. What is the result? We take 8 casualties. Oof. And once again, more horsemen from the east. Now, one thing I would recommend early on is don't go to this eastern part of the map. You'll find there's loads of step bandits, and they're incredibly quick. And if they charge into you early on with a small army, you're just going to have to pay them off because you cannot fight them. The chase is on. Got them. And again. And again. Okay, one other pro tip. I'm not sure if this has been patched, or it might have been patched by the time you find this out. But if you go into the tavern, don't auto-ransom. Go in to choose the prisoners to be ransomed. Drop them in, and you'll notice you're gaining roguery, where you don't seem to gain roguery when you select all. I'm not sure if that's a bug, or if that's by design. I don't know! But it's one way of leveling up your roguery. Here we go. Speed now is 5.7. We've gone over the 5.5 threshold, and now we could be able to chase down anything. This one's been a bit tricky, because it's very small. To be honest with you, it's not really worth my time. But you know what? I saw it, and it's mine. 32 lures! The mother load. And you probably guessed it. We ain't gonna fight them. 8 casualties. Ouch! But 10 looters are being captured. Nice. Okay, you'll start seeing bigger and bigger looter stacks right now. This is 24 here. And once again, this shouldn't be much of a fight. Just clean them up. At this point, I wouldn't recommend waiting for your wounded to heal back up again, or sending them to settlements to wait and rest. Just carry the wounded along with you, and you've still got the adequate speed, so you'll be totally fine. And as you can see right now, we are! And we'll focus merely on tactics and roguery. 2 things we can level up passively just by doing what we're doing. And again. So the beauty of this is we're leveling up our troops incredibly quickly, and we're gaining lots of equipment, and we're gaining lots of money from that equipment from selling it on. And plus 2, we're leveling up our roguery incredibly quickly as well. And again, there we go, 48 of 48, we are maxed once again. So now we just need to grind our troops, and we're going to do that by looking for, you've guessed it, more looters. Now, I'm no expert on medieval history, but I think this particular world has a bit of a problem with looters, just a little bit. 4 levels up, only 1 casualty, easy win. And that is how, in the medieval world, guys, everyone trained up their army by pursuing looters in random countryside scenarios. Historical game, by the way. 17 boyos. Come here. And we got them. What you find is when you've got so many horses, as well as a large army, you'll end up running out of food pretty quickly as well. And get some more step horses. So keep topped up on food by visiting villagers and buying practically all of their grain and butter. Oh, and luckily enough there's a city right nearby. How convenient. Take all my prisoners. Thank you. Roguery leveled up to 32. Gained 2 skill points in roguery. Damn. So lures don't cost a lot when you sell them in taverns, but you gain levels up in roguery, so it's definitely worth it. Level up. Level 32 in roguery. Okay, leveling roguery right now, just by manually dropping them off in the tavern, is insane. We are gaining so many levels of roguery. More points into scouting. Get more scouting by moving on difficult terrain, such as through forests or through desert, and we're going to be doing lots of that anyway. 22 looters. I cannot say no to that. Here again. Got him. And again. Whoa. This is a bandit haven. There are so many here. Just mop up the looters. Next. 24. Oh. I think I'll take that one. You know what? Let's actually fight this battle. Let's actually see, through all these simulated battles, how much we've leveled up our troops. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Throw the spears and then chop them down. Here they come, boys. Well, the archers are on it immediately. 3, 2, 1, and off we go. And it's pretty savage. And they instantly run away. I like the way our guys celebrate and battle, just that we've slayed a bunch of peasants. So it looks like when you actually fight the battles, in this case, we get 0 casualties. So it looks like probably are better off fighting the battles. But that's more time consuming. So you just don't really want to be doing that. And again, and again, and again. So if you manage to hit at least 3 or 4 stacks of looters per day, you'll find yourself not running out of money. And you'll be able to pay off your army, your very large army, funnily enough, just by selling all the crap that looters drop. And again. Whoa! Another 2 big stacks again. Get them. All I need now is a hotkey for take all, and then I will be very, very happy. Over the prisoner limit, time to haul them back. 2 skill points in roguery. That's for a total of 30 looters that I've sold to the tavern. Just made an easy 2k selling looter equipment. 15 tactics now, and we can go for tactical superiority, extra 5% damage. There we go. So a total of extra 10% extra damage when we're doing simulations. This means now when we engage looters, we're probably going to take less and less casualties. I'm not sure why, but the looters around here seem to be carrying more horses and carrying more food. It might just be a coincidence. Oh, killed 24 with not a single wounded. Beautiful. And again. And again. 2 stacks that time. Okay, scouting. This is a no-brainer. Either 2% speed at night or 1% speed during the day. It's got to be the night one. I'm not sure what's happened to bandits. Maybe I've wiped them all out, but this is the first time I've seen a stack more than 10 in size. And they're gone. 26 big boys. And you gone. Wow, not a single prisoner. We took every single one of them out. Damn. Drop off the loot. 1,158. Nice. Upgrade the troops. What I found is the southern portion of the map and the far east seem to have the highest concentration of looters. For some reason in the dead center, maybe because of the armies moving through and tackling the looters themselves, there just doesn't seem to be that many looters. So stick to the south and sticks to the far east. Otherwise, you're not going to find looters and you'll probably run out of food and run out of money and then you'll lose troops. So don't do that. Well, we've got a really fully upgraded army right now. The only way we could upgrade it more is if we got war horses, but they're incredibly expensive, so we'd have to do some raids to get the money for that. But this is a perfect opportunity to show my kind of fully upgraded army. All the infantry and the archers are fully upgraded, and the horsemen are all tier 3. So high tier, but not the highest tier. Pretty beautiful. And then there's me on the other hand, who looks like I'm wearing peasant clothes, where everyone else is dressed for war, and I look like I'm dressed for the pub. Anywho, are we good? Are we going to show how it's done? Oh boy. Oof. Oh boy. Now, as you're probably going to guess, I don't have a lot of skill. Probably because I've not been doing any battles, and therefore not slashing, so I gain 0 in any of my attacks. So as you can see right now, I do no damage. But everyone else is incredibly strong. And whoop, get wrecked. Ransom the looters. Once again, leveling up that roguery. It's really easy to level up your roguery by selling off your prisoners. And then once again, you've got so much loot. Keep all the food, but everything else gets dumped. 1,500. Boom. Making a lot of cash. Fully upgraded army. Just over an hour into the game. At this point, you are all ready to do raids. But I have not fought a single battle against anyone other than looters. This is the power. This is the kind of army you can get fighting looters. Imperial legionaries, horsemen's, all the good stuff. Yeah, at this point, you need a lot of money because you need the war horses to upgrade to the final tier of horse. Apart from that, you are pretty strong. Do you want another Mountain Blade video? Comment below and let me know, and I'll show you how to exploit roguery to make some ridiculous money. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.